Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Tonight, the Brooklyn Nets playing host to the LA Clippers. The Nets able to control the tip. We're underway in Brooklyn. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
DeAndre Jordan pins it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
George, he engulfed him that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Irving. His first effort off the mark.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Strong finish for Paul George.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Irving to Durant. Lets it fly from long range, and Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2" guard. Scary.
Kevin Durant with a piece.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Paul George, he's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending.
I mean, this is something everybody can relate to in their lives. It's happened to me while doing broadcasts as well. Sometimes you're physically there, but mentally you're nowhere to be found. We obviously saw one of those same things happen on the court.
To Durant. Fires the 3, and Kevin Durant unguardable. Hand in his face, he still hits the 3. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Well, their first 3, and they're right back in it, within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those that dropped earlier, you could have had a nice lead. Now, we got a dogfight.
Nothing going here on that drive. Irving. Well defended. Kawhi Leonard doesn't get the bounce. Couldn't keep it in. Out of Spencer Dinwiddie. Time to shuffle things up. Leonard. A pass stolen by the Nets. Irving. His first quarter struggles from deep continue. It's no good. Time for the bench to step up. Kenny Atkinson knows it, making some moves. Leonard. Tough shot. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
Kevin Durant with the rock. From long range, that his third 3 in this first quarter alone.
And the defense has to push up on the offensive player. Don't let him have clear vision of the basket.
Kawhi Leonard against KD. And count the basket inside.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Durant with the basketball up top. Up by 3. For 3, on fire to start this one. 4 threes in this first quarter alone.
And I love this offense in the playbook. It's called give him the ball and get out the way.
George.
Number 7, Kevin Durant. That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Paul George is going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one goes down. And he hits the second. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line.
1 minute left in the first quarter.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. Just under a minute to play here in this opening quarter. Here's a chance from long range. No good. That's great defense. To George. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And Paul George, not sure why they left him that wide open. Takes advantage. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
To Paul George. Going to launch beyond the arc, and he knocks it down.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Beyond the arc for 3. Knocks it down.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Number 13, Paul George.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. Through 1 here at Barclays Center. The Nets out in front. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Good start to this one. After 1 quarter of play, on to the second period. Jay, neither team was able to get control to start this one.
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast. And the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
Driving right to the basket. Lou Williams sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Clippers have got it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. So the Nets hold on to the possession. It goes down.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
And that one out of bounds off a net. New blood coming in for both sides.
Entering the game for Brooklyn, number 11.
It's LA Clippers ball. Leonard. Ooh, he'll take that.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Irving. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
George, he continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Knocked loose. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverly. It'll stay Brooklyn basketball. all over him. To George. Has a look. Gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
For 3. And the rebound taken by the Clippers. To Leonard. Oh, big finish at the rim. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Irving into the front court. Down 8. To Durant. Irving. To Dinwiddie. Irving. Smothering D.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passes.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To Irving. Fires the 3. Drains it.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
To Leonard. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Durant. Rare miss the way he's been shooting. Shot's no good. George. That's good D. Shot no good. To Dinwiddie. To Irving. Lets it fly from long range. And Kyrie Irving took the defense for a ride. Tough three-pointer.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
2 points for Paul George.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
Kyrie across the timeline. Margins 8. He was hacked. They let it go.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Irving with the basketball. His guys should be able to get the final shot. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Deep 3 at the buzzer. It's good. And it gets them closer as we reach the end of the first half. First half in the books. The Clippers are out in front. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Oh, whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Fires the 3, and Jordan able to secure the rebound. Dinwiddie into the front court. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. It's been a good night from beyond the arc. He's 5 of 6 from deep.
It's called room and rhythm, Ed. If you don't crowd him defensively, you allow him to have room, he will find that rhythm from behind the arc.
Little R&R has never hurt anybody, Jay. The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. From long range, he's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Irving. To Dinwiddie. Durant. Oh, he just continues to pour it in from downtown. He's 6 of 7 from 3.
This is probably the time that you adjust your defense, maybe play some zone, maybe a box and one, or maybe just double team him.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
The free throw, good. Caps off the three-point play. The lead is 4. Irving brings the ball up court. To Jordan. Clippers have it.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
To Paul George. For 3, and Paul George good on the quick release there.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
To Irving. Here's a chance from long range. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
DeAndre Jordan sends it away. Hustle pays off. They've got the possession. The drive right to the basket to George. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and Kawhi Leonard good on the quick release there.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Kenny Atkinson making some changes in this one. And a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Can't connect from inside. To Leonard. And throws it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Beyond the arc for 3. Won't go down. To Leonard. He throws it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Now the Nets going to take a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Substitution being made in this one.
Subbing in for the Clippers, number 5,
4-3. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul.
And that one out of bounds off a net.
Penalty. Out of bounds. Los Angeles ball.
Leonard. Can't go down. Smothering defense. Harris in a matchup with Harkless. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. And the finish. Slam dunk.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Fires the three. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Block up. My ball.
Beverly off the mark. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
And the nice finish at the rim.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Trying to cash in. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready. Strong finish for Paul George. Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way, and a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. And they're not totally out of it just yet, but you'd have to say they have lots of work to do to get back in this game.
They probably have to put together some kind of 10-0 run to get back in this ballgame, but this is when an opportunity has a chance to become magical. I've been part of it, and I've seen it happen so many different times. Just because a team has been dominating you the last couple of quarters doesn't mean that you can't start believing in yourself, that you can do anything you want to do on the court at any given time. You watch, once you start to believe, you'll get back in this game.
Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot, but what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Here's Irving into the front court. Down a bundle to Durant. Lets it fly from long range, and the rebound brought down by Harrell. DeAndre Jordan able to recover with the block. That's his 3rd block this evening.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
And the slam. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Kyrie Irving swats it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Kevin Durant, huge block. Into the front court, it's Irving. His guy's down big, fires the three. That's off the side of the rim, short. To Irving. Durant. Can't connect, it's no good. Williams across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Lou Williams. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Irving. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
To Paul George. And stuffs it home. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Irving into the front court. He'll run the offense. From long range. And the rebound taken down by Williams.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
For 3, and the Clippers have the rebound. Here's a chance from long range. He missed his first 4 from downtown. He finally gets a 3 to go.
I'm going to tell you what every shooter thinks after he misses 4 in a row. One has to go in eventually.
And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Substitutions, LA.
Paul George. Deep right corner. Shot by Harkless off the mark. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Durant. He's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat 5.
To Leonard. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up.
The assist from number 6, DeAndre Jordan.
And score, strong take.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Nice pass to set things up. Has a chance. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
What I like about Spencer Dinwiddie is that he's a worker. I remember he got hurt his last year in college at Colorado, still decided to take a chance on himself, went into the draft, got drafted 2nd round, and now I see him still defining and refining his game.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Jordan. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Rises for the slam.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
You gotta get up on that.
Irving. That right there, Jay, his 8th 3 of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
Now the Clippers call a timeout. High fives all around. This game is well in hand in the final minute.
Well, first off, energy and persistence conquer all things. But look at the way they're setting screens. Look at the way they're communicating to each other. They're actually hitting people on those screens, and they're coming off those screens with their hands in a target area, ready to shoot the basketball. When you play the game with that kind of precision and that kind of energy, you see why they're in the lead.
It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the